Hey everybody, it's Chef Joe, and we're out at my outdoor kitchen, which is not quite ready for prime time yet, but it's such a beautiful day out here that I thought that I would cook for you guys tonight. And I am going to make a cool thing. I've been waiting weeks for this weather to change so that I could finally do this. So tonight we are making beer can chicken. That's right, beer can chicken. As Kenny Chesney says, it's the little things that make life worth living. So here we have a chicken, and what I'm going to do is we're going to prepare it first, and then we'll get it on the grill with the beer. So over here I have my ingredients for that. I have some olive oil, some salt, some pepper, some fresh garlic, and some fresh herbs. And in my fresh herbs, I have parsley. No, it don't have parsley. I have sage, I have rosemary, I have thyme, and I have fresh oregano. All fresh ingredients that we're going to use. I have my beer, and we're using a local beer. This beer is fantastic, and this brewery is fantastic. It's a small local brewery here that is really growing throughout the Northeast called Jack Abbey's, right down the road from here. And we're going to use that as our beer for our beer can chicken. And then I have a head of garlic, and we'll talk about that head of garlic in just a couple of minutes. So we've got our chicken that I've washed. Remember, we talked about washing last time on a video. And then we are going to, we've dried it real well. And now we're going to put some oil on it. And what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing it and then using my hand to rub in the oils. And it's a little extra virgin olive oil I'm using. Okay, here we go. Get some nice olive oil all over that. Get that nice and oiled up. All right, now we're going to throw on some salt, and I use kosher salt. And you can go ahead, and people freak out, as I said, about salt, but give it a good, you want to, it helps with the crusting of the skin. So you want to give it a nice good season of salt. Then we've got some nice fresh black pepper that we're going to put all over our chicken. A little fresh black pepper. All right, now I've got some fresh chopped diced garlic that we're going to rub all over that. Okay. On the other side, a little more garlic. All right, great.
Colleen Fell Jones wants to know if you caught that chicken and plucked it, since they do that out west there, LOL.
No, here in Massachusetts, we go to the store and buy our chickens. We're a little, we're not exactly that brave to do that stuff. So here we are, we have our fresh herbs that I'm putting all over the chicken. And throw some more fresh herbs all over that. And I kind of give them a pat to rub them in. We want to, you know, feel free to give it a good dose of herbs. It's never going to hurt anything. Okay. There we go. All right. So we've got our chicken done. And now we're going to, we got to prepare our can of beer. So like I said, I've got my can of beer. Now, it's a full can, and you don't want to use the full can. You want to use about half the can, because what you want to do is you want to be able to get the beer while it's in the on the grill to heat up and start boiling, and then it will create steam, and the beer steam will go up into the chicken and help cook the chicken. So we're not going to waste that beer. We'll drink that beer because it's part of grilling, is drinking beer. And so now we're going to take our can of beer, and we're going to put that right on top of this can. The chicken goes right on top of this can. There we go. Get that right in there. Hang on 1 second. Gotta make sure we get that on there right. Okay. We have a backbone there we go. We got a backbone that was, so okay, so our can of, our beer is right, our chicken is on the can. Now, we talked about that head of garlic. So what I'm going to do with that head of garlic is we're going to use that, because what's happening is where the neck is of the chicken, you still have a hole, and you want to try to keep the steam in, but also give it some flavor at the same time. So what I'm doing is I'm going to cut the head of garlic, and I'm going to put that right there on top of the chicken. Put that right in there. That'll help seal that. All right.
Aaron Lee wants to know, does the chicken end up tasting like beer?
It will give a little beer flavor, hopefully. You want to have a little bit of a beer flavor to it because it is steaming the inside of your chicken with it.
And
all right.
Colleen wants to know if you use a roasting chicken or can you use a fryer?
I use a fryer, actually. You want to use a smaller 3-pound chicken. These are actually a little bit bigger, but so anyways, we're going to put it right on the grill like that. All right. And as you can see, I've already got one that's just about finished here that I did for you that is ready to go. And I know you're saying, well, wait a minute, that has a little stand. I had this beer can chicken stand that I wanted to try out, but you don't need the stand. As you can tell, it has, you can put it right on the can is the stand. This I just wanted to see how it worked, and works the same. It doesn't, you don't need to buy yourself a stand. I think someone gave it to me as a gift or something. So anyway, so we've got our beer can chicken here. This one is finished and ready to go. This one's going on the grill. I've got some fresh corn on the cob. Just so you know, I love in the summertime to do corn on the cob on the grill. And really what I do is I just take corn with the husk still on it. I soak them in cold water. I then wrap them with the husk still on them, wrap them right up in foil, and throw them directly on the grill. And then I give them a turn every once in a while till they're cooked thoroughly inside. And really what they do is they cook in their own juices, which keeps all the flavor inside of it. Then you just peel it and eat it. So that's our beer can chicken for the day. And hopefully you'll all go out on your grills and make beer can chicken and sing that Kenny Chesney song at the same time. Until next time, this is Chef Joe. See ya.